evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a very special presentation by Doomie Grunt. Accompanied with me is Tim from Exploring the Abandoned. I gotta go find him. But this is our first steps into Waverly Hills Tuberculosis Hospital, better known as Sanatorium. Ah, there's Tim. I had to go get my spare batteries. GoPro. I was so worried about the Duracells that I forgot. I'm gonna need the GoPro batteries if I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
So, fair warning, audience. This is a public tour, so there are gonna be others present. But I'll tell you what. If you guys are really up for it, pitch in a few bucks to me on Ko-fi. This is the only time I'm gonna beg. Because if you guys donate a lot, I might just come back here and do a private tour. I know you want to see that. So, we're going to get started here in a few minutes. Everybody's kind of acclimating to this. I've got that nervous excitement in my voice. So get ready to get spooky. There we go. That's weird. I wouldn't start at first.
Appreciate it.
Alright, so you want to get like a general look around here first, and then we go up to the 5th floor?
Yeah.
Creaky door.
This is going to be a very different kind of derelict dig. Since the Waverly Hills Sanatorium is currently owned and operated by a historical society, there are plenty of tours you can book onto if you want to visit this infamous Louisville icon yourself. And if you're up for an all-night adventure, you can even book onto ghost hunts like me and Tim have. If you're totally new, have no idea what you're doing, or just want to gather your bearings like me and Tim are, then I would advise booking a public ghost hunt. But if you're experienced, take this seriously, or just want the full-on experience, then you can put some extra cash aside for a private investigation.
Just imagine how many people stayed in these rooms. How many didn't make it? How many succumbed to tuberculosis? May you all rest in peace. For archival purposes, this is Doomie Grunt, Waverly Hills Sanatorium, beginning now.
Alright, since this is a debut video, it's going to be rough around the edges. I already know that this video is going to be too long, but in the editing room, it's difficult to see what should be kept and what should be thrown away in the editing room. But that's how the creative process tends to go for me on YouTube. My first time will always be rough. Although in a way, this may serve as if you were there at Waverly Hills with me. Now, from here on out, I'm only going to butt in a couple times here and there, mostly to unpack when things are happening and to maybe explain a couple things.
If anyone is here with us, make me a believer. Sorry for what happened to you.
I know what you're thinking. And no, a GoPro is not going to cut it in dark environments like these. I would need a proper night vision enabled camera, which I should have by the time we do a second investigation somewhere.
You know what? Walking around in the dark isn't that bad. I think I could get used to this. Alright, I think we'll come back to the 2nd floor later. For now, we're gonna go find some stairs and go up with no lights.
Now the body cam, the footage of which you're seeing in the corner right now, that was purpose modified for this kind of thing. That's a good start at least.
no, they found me. I'm gonna hold the camera and shave that belly down anyway.
Huh?
Hello?
That noise you hear, that is the plastic blowing in and out within the wind. To be fair, a tornado warning just expired for the area, which caused this investigation to start an hour late.
Ooh, that is bright. And this is the roof. So this was the children's ward.
Yeah, this is where they had the kids play up here, which stung stupid reason.
I think the idea was that fresh air would help alleviate some of the pain of tuberculosis. You can just barely make it out. Like back here. Oh, you want to go around?
Go around.
So one of the general ideas is that up here at night, sometimes you end up seeing shadow people. I've been told they're a little bit shy of the light. But who knows? Might see them.
Just a shot.
Yeah, just a little bit. Alright.
Well, then I'll have to try to test out my other one.
Let's go back in. Now, let's see if we can find a room 502. Alright, I'm cutting the lights on. 506, 504, 502, here at the end of this little spot. So for those of you who don't know, there was a story regarding this particular room.
I didn't like that.
What?
I go into that room and make all that noise and noises.
You want to go back in there? You want to split up and like stake it out in one of the rooms?
You go test it out.
Alright.
Because I was just in there and that noise was not active.
Alright, then let's try. Alright, here I go. Hello? Alright, that's the plastic sheet behind me that keeps waving about in the wind. So this was some kind of bathroom, actually. See, it is the wind. Not even 30 minutes in, and we're all already freaking out a little bit.
Uh-huh. Okay, I'm using light because I like my viewers to actually see stuff. Yeah, that's good. Hey, you go in there, I'll go this way.
So we're gonna like stake it out. Room 502 is to your right. All right, everybody. I've got. I will say this is kind of.
Now, regarding the story about room 502, there was a nurse who was having a personal relationship with a doctor there, and at some point along the line, she wound up pregnant, and the doctor wanted nothing to do with it. So, I believe, out of sadness, she may have hung herself, but there's also a theory going around that maybe the doctor hanged her. Now, given that these appear to be bathrooms, imagine walking in on that when you get a quick moment from your shift.
Which part's actually true? Did it just shut off on its own, or was that you?
That was her.
Okay. Let's see.
Okay, you were just closed.
Wait, what?
That door was just closed.
Oh. Let me go get a closer look.
This door was literally just closed not even a minute ago.
If that thing shuts on me, I'm gonna like run to the other side of the frickin' floor.
No, that thing, this was just shut. And it's got a light.
Hold on. Is there anybody here? Whoa.
There is somebody here.
If this is a spirit with us, can you make the K2 go all the way to red?
Okay,
I think there is.
that door fluttering about, that's probably the wind doing that, and honestly, it's hard to tell if it was actually closed before we showed up.
Stopped by a brick.
But the K2, keep in mind, there is very little power, if any, inside the entire building, and while my phone does put off an energy field,
GoPro making it go crazy.
putting it in airplane mode makes that energy field go away. So there shouldn't be anything here lighting up that K2.
I don't know what's causing it either.
Even my GoPro is putting out a very weak field. While out in the air, that thing's going up to yellow. I've even seen it go up to red at some point in a moment.
You're welcome to use it yourself if you want. 'Cause I don't know, it's like weird. Alright, IR is still on. If there are any spirits with us, give us a sign. What? Oh. So it's weird. Oh, it's going up to red now. You need me to hold that?
Yeah.
God, I gotta run double duty with cameras now.
It's right here.
So if that's you, can you make it stop for a moment?
Can you stop communicating for 1 second?
Yeah, just let the device stay on green. Something here is active and doesn't want to stop just yet.
Do you want us to leave?
If you want us to leave, make it go back down to green.
Nope.
Doesn't look like it wants us to. Alright. What was that?
What the fuck was that?
I'm gonna go back inwards a little.
Hey, you stay with me. I'm gonna take a step.
What's wrong? You don't want to split up now?
Well, no, I want to get a nighttime picture, and I ain't trying to get fucked with right now.
Alright. Look, I wouldn't do that to you.
Uh-huh. That's what they all say.
This thing's still going nuts, man. Like, granted, the activity's died down a little bit, but I'm still getting like little green flashes. Sometimes it spikes to yellow. I've never seen that happen before in like a electronically dead area.
Again, there should be nothing around here making that K2 go off on the surface.
Okay, there.
I have messed with this device at home, and I know what makes it tick and what doesn't.
Alright, I've got the K2 here. Alright, here we go into floor number 4.
You'll have to pardon the darkness in most of these shots. Me and Tim are trying to be courteous to those around us. If this were a private tour and it was just me and Tim having the whole building to ourselves, then I would at least have the floodlight going all night long.
Well, it's a good thing the media mod's got a... That chair kind of spooked me for a moment. Hello?
Oh, the wall girl. these white pictures.
Just got a bit of a blip on the K2 again. Oh, God.
Yeah, stay there, I'm gonna get some night pictures.
Is anybody here with us?
One thing to note with the K2 meter is if you're dealing with an intelligent spirit and it's willing to communicate, you can use these devices to ask simple yes-no questions.
Can you make those lights go
Here, however, I don't think we're dealing with an intelligent haunt, but more of a residual type haunting. Residual haunts don't care for you or anyone around it. It'll just happen when it wants to, if it wants to. Think of a tape player playing over and over again at random.
It seems there are quite a few energies to this place. Yeah, there's a child spirit, I think, on this floor. He likes to play games.
I say they're on all floors.
Alright. Well,
Flash!
Here's something for you to try. If you can pause on that one frame where the flash lights everything up, see if you can spot anything in that frame. It's something I like to do when reviewing this footage.
alright. Okay, there
As a
it goes.
courtesy,
It's a bit
you
of a
don't
delay
want to
on that.
blind the other guests in a public investigation. Hence why Tim is shouting flash.
Was that one of the other guests? See?
As for the ball on the floor,
You can do your,
well,
isolation?
that's in reference to a number of child spirits, one or more, throughout the Waverly Hills Hospital. Some of them just like to play games, I guess.
It's moving. That was dead still when we walked in, wasn't it?
Yep.
Think someone wants to play a game with us?
Probably.
If that's the spirit moving the ball, you want to pass it over to Tim? Just roll it his direction? It's really trying to push it, I think. It's struggling to. I'm going to put this device right by him, the spirit, see if he can draw energy from it. You're welcome to use that device if it's...
That little device is an EM pump, by the way. Supposedly, spirits can tap into the energy field it generates for a little extra push if it's trying to manifest.
I'll turn your lens on without a camera.
Alright. That was kind of weird. And now it stopped.
And this one just out of the starts moving.
I got like a slight blip. And here, I'll show you the range of the EM pump so you know we're not near it. You can see how it goes crazy when it goes into there. But here, you can see it kind of going a little... That thing's just rocking around. Look at him.
Now, you see the ball rocking around a little bit on occasion. I'm not sure that's the wind. Because if it was, A, I would have felt it and said something about it, and B, I'm pretty sure it would be pushing it in specific directions.
That was weird.
So with this one, I kind of think someone or something is trying to interact with the ball, but just can't muster the energy to give it a firm enough shove.
Use our energy if you have to.
This is one reality of ghost hunting you'll have to deal with if you want to get into this yourself. Sometimes you'll have to spend several minutes at a time just sitting around waiting for something to happen.
Alright, we go pick this up.
I'm gonna come back to this one because it looks like the kid wants to play. So I'm gonna come back. I'll play one.
Alright, I'll put the EM pump back in my pocket.
I guess people are leaving.
Already?
Guess so.
Where you going, guys? The party's just started. Oh well, more room for us. Doesn't seem like it. But again, I'm pretty much a walking EM pump with that thing in my pocket. So if they need energy, I got something putting off plenty of it. Guys, every time I pass by one of these doors, I keep thinking it might be something or someone. But then I turn, it's just... Did you see something? What did you see? Oh. Okay.
That's another thing you gotta deal with in public investigations, and even private investigations.
Oh, this wall's just taking
When you're in the dark, with low-level lighting at best, you're gonna jump at your own shadow half the time. Especially if you're a greenhorn like me and Tim.
all that's knocked around. Hello? Anybody in here? There's a lot of particulate in the air. Let's see what's in the oxygen room. Ooh, that is a narrow doorway too. So I'm guessing this is where they had oxygen tanks. Presumably either for the elderly or those struggling really badly with tuberculosis. Alright. If anyone's here with us, you're welcome to come out. You don't have to be afraid. If anything, I'm more afraid of you. This is your chance. Make me a believer. God, the wind is making all sorts of noise. Let's see, emergency exit, probably for fire escape.
I will admit that I did enjoy getting an opportunity to look around throughout the hospital and get a proper look at some of these rooms.
This looks like a bathroom, shower, I would presume, but wow, that is a narrow doorway. Oh, more stairs. And these look shady without any light. Let's poke back in here one more time. Oh.
As a side note, if you do need to go to the bathroom while at Waverly Hills, there is one set of bathrooms still usable, but they're on the first floor.
Okay.
It's gonna be a long walk because this building is a lot bigger than you realize.
Yay. By the way, viewers, if you see anything when this video goes up that I might not have noticed, don't be afraid to point it out. But remember, know what you're looking for, and if it can be rationalized, think twice about saying it. Got all this graffiti too. See anything in here?
Remember, shine your light down.
Yeah. Still, we gotta start picking out a room to isolate in for a bit.
Isolation is something I want to do on future investigations more often. Put yourself in a room and just let the spirits come to you. Sometimes the spirits can be much more active when it's just you in a room, all by yourself.
And then there's little old me in the corner. Ooh, those cyan lights are bright. Alright. See if something comes for us. If any spirits are here, you are welcome to interact with us. Well, me. I'm allowing you to come and interact with me. The device over there, or this device I have in my right hand. You can whisper to me, make a noise, move that door, make your presence known. You could even touch me. And now I'm starting to hear a few things. Okay. What the fuck was that? What was that? Did something fall? That was like right behind me too. What? I don't think my jacket got caught on anything though.
I'll admit, that caught me off guard, but looking back, I don't think it's paranormal. I think it's just coincidence of a decaying building. Sorry to get your hopes up. Although the timing of that was a little bit odd.
Right here too. Okay.
What?
Okay, I started hearing a couple like weird noises, like maybe the building creaking and settling.
Mm-hmm.
And then I heard something like fall right behind me. Like, it's like ting ting. Like it caught me off guard, and then I heard like another thing kind of just. You heard that too, right? Or did you just hear my reaction?
Might have been something falling from the ceiling.
Possibly. That was very weird.
Sorry if you guys heard the voice. Those girls are there hard like crazy. And I just
Alright, everybody. 3rd floor.
Flash. Thank you.
Alright. Whoa.
What's this? Elevator? Elevator shaft.
No, this is the elevator itself. This is like the car. Wow, that is kind of funky.
Okay.
Hey, look, guys, it's my channel.
No, this is.
All sorts of maintenance stuff. Probably gotta do sweeping and maintenance regularly just to keep this building in shape.
Oh, fuck it.
Alright, he's going off to do his own thing. If there are any spirits with us, you are welcome to interact with me or Tim or any one of us here, really. Hello? I heard something come from this room. Who's there? How do we get around to that side? Someone screwing around with me? Okay, someone's got to be screwing with me. It's you, wasn't it? You were knocking on the door.
No investigation of a dark place is complete without at least one moment where your buddy plays a joke on you.
Begin session, 2nd floor. Is this just me, or is it getting like darker the further down we go?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I need the light.
No, it's fine, because I need to get 4 lights in, so. Yeah, we need to go to that sheet.
Yeah, I'm willing to wait for other people to clear out if we can get the tunnel to ourselves for a few.
well, that's why we go about 3.
Yeah. Alright. More old ass toilets. I'm sorry, is that Sage?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, who's leaving that there?
For context, Sage burning is very frowned upon at Waverly Hills. Sage burning usually only comes out when you're dealing with negative spirits, demonic entities, or even just asshole spirits. There's none of that at Waverly Hills. These are spirits that are either lost, or they chose to stay behind. And in that instance, I believe Tim is justified throwing that out the window.
Nah. Save that for when we deal with serious stuff.
Alcatraz at night.
Bobby Mackey's Music House.
Yeah.
Because that place is supposedly haunted by a demon.
Ronald McDonald's Funhouse.
Different demons.
Like, no joke, there's literally like a thumping sound coming from this way.
Want to go check it out?
No, we'll come back to it.
Okay.
It ain't gonna go nowhere.
What was that?
Okay, I'm not, hell no. Did something just run?
Something just ran.
That was on the third floor.
It was like,
I know I
How
got
was
that
that?
on video. That was on that one.
what was that?
Now that could be rationalized as someone running on the upper floor, but my question is, why are they running? Are they being a bunch of idiots? Or did something spook them so much that they ran down the hall?
And here we are in floor number uno.
Yeah, it looked like they tried to fix it for our room. Holy shit, that's some good shit.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. It's actually not too bad. I could do pictures and record at the same time now. Spooky old elevator.
The first floor of Waverly Hills is pretty cool to see, in my opinion. This is where they've done the most amount of work in trying to rehab the building to make it usable again, and it shows in the form of a haunted house routine, which isn't happening at the moment, but you still get to see Mr. Skeleton.
Ooh, skeleton. Okay, I'll stop being stupid. So this looks like all the set pieces for the haunted house routine they do every Halloween. It's not bad. Don't open that door. Yeah, you can see how they graffitied it up a little bit to add to the atmosphere or whatnot. Now, they say not much happens on this floor, so we might not catch anything at all down here. But still, it's kind of cool. See anything in here? Doesn't look like it. Administrative offices. Alright, now I feel isolated. Yeah, this is getting spooky now. Okay, well, what is this? What is this, like a safe or something? Oh, wow. Wow. It's tall. This feels like some kind of like safe or vault. That's what this feels like. Now, I'm not sure if that's part of the building or just part of the routine. Alright. Let's go this way. Ooh, that is narrow. Okay, people are.
You go in all these rooms?
I went into a few of them, yeah. Alright, people are down here. Might have to cut the light in a moment. What's in here? Okay, that doesn't open. Sad face. Whoa. Is that you guys down there? Don't dead open inside.
This room right here is the morgue. However, I overlooked it, so we'll come back to it later.
What was that? I thought I heard something this way. Creaky door. Floor's all wobbly. Okay, those are bathrooms. Well, now you know where to go if you need to potty. Okay, that's my shadow. Oh!
That is the entrance to the body chute, at the end of the hall on the first floor. So pardon if I got a little excited for that. Trust me, we'll see it in a moment. I don't remember messing with that light on the way to the body chute.
So that door kept closing and opening by itself?
Yeah, it was a creaky door.
It literally just closed.
It just closed?
Yeah.
Also, I think I found the way to the body chute.
Where?
Way back there through the door. That is creepy.
Now, the little wind draft coming from the table. Okay. Oh my
And
god.
I'm not picking up anything from it either, so I don't know if that's just... The weird thing is, I felt like the draft was coming through the door as it was closing. That's the weird part. If any spirits are down here with us, you want to try and swing that door open all the way?
Maybe it is just the wind. But the world's creakiest door hinges certainly aren't helping matters.
Creaky.
You know the morgue is in here, right?
Ooh, morgue?
Uh-huh.
Oh, whoa. I gotta see that. So, where did you say the morgue was?
Past the creeper here.
That's better. Oh shit, how did I miss this?
You won't look in every part of the room.
Yeah, this is the morgue. I have heard of some freaky ass stuff happening in here.
Freaky?
Like there are some, like I think these trays can just slide right out.
Oh.
And that is heavy too.
It is.
You want me to try that?
We'll try it on the way back.
Imagine isolating yourself on one of those trays. Maybe someday, if you guys can make me come back.
Yeah, this is what they bring
And this looks like the elevator.
I won't share too much because if you want to learn more about Waverly Hills and the tuberculosis epidemic, you should just come to Waverly Hills and see for yourself and learn about it for yourself. But this morgue was completely inadequate for the amount of people passing away due to tuberculosis at this hospital, which led to the creation of the body chute, which we're about to see now.
See if there's somebody else down here. Exterior door, do not open.
Along those signs.
Yeah. We don't want to tell Jefferson County what we're doing.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the body chute. So yeah, the way it was set up, basically. Hello? Is that like echoing back at me?
Yo.
Okay, that's... There's anybody down here with us? Are you willing to make your presence known? Alright, so the way this is set up, you had like a narrow rail and like a cart that would wheel the bodies away.
Yeah.
And then you had this set of stairs next to you that basically goes down the side of the hill.
Yeah, inside of the Amy? I guess.
Sorry.
Despite the weird design of the body chute, it did serve its purpose well. Additionally, we also learned that this tunnel can double as a tornado shelter in a pinch.
So I know when Omar was here, the gates actually swung on him, like almost closed, but you could still pull them open. So if we hear something slam, you're definitely going to hear it in here. So, ready to descend?
Yeah, fuck yeah. So basically, we're going to be going down the body chute. It's kind of reminds me of that, the sentence born. And it was a tunnel, not as narrow as this. It's like a little bit more, just maybe 30 degrees, 40 degree angle down.
I feel this is necessary to start turning back on the IR and UV. It actually feels kind of nice. I like the cold. That and I'm wearing a freaking jacket that's lined with freaking down.
God, this is fucking creepy, dude.
You know what this is starting to remind me of?
What?
The endless staircase in Super Mario 64. Where if you don't have the correct number of stars, it just goes endless and it just goes endlessly. Except we're going down and it's like a weird... Yeah,
You go first.
Ooh, it is getting really cold now. I'm starting to see my breath.
Here's a fun fact. Did you know there was a movie filmed on location at Waverly Hills? The movie was known as Death Tunnel,
Oh, it goes quite a ways, I think.
and sometimes the body chute is nicknamed the Death Tunnel for it. I've seen the movie long ago, and in my vague memory, it's an average horror movie at best.
Starting to die down this way. It sounds like it's coming from the behind us now. So I think we're reaching the end. What, did you hear something?
No, I'm just double checking.
Looks like there's a doorway at the end, but it's locked. Like, it used to just open out entirely, but I think people were using this tunnel to sneak into the mall, so they had to block it off.
The mall. The mall. This ain't a mall.
I told you I wanted to de-emphasize malls. This is why.
Satan! Sorry, I'm just goofing off a little bit. Although, I get the feeling this tunnel might not be open for much longer.
Why?
Because you can see it's starting to split and crack in places here. It also doesn't help that it looks like some of these parts are damp. So hopefully I don't slip and bust my ass.
Says you were going on the damn ramp.
Oh, you're in the ramp.
Yeah. Oh, it's all.
I will admit, this is a really long tunnel. It's about, what, half a mile? Maybe even a full mile?
I'm gonna go the next little bit. But yeah, this is like the bottom of the hill, and there was like a road and a hearse that would get ready to take the bodies to the crematorium. Because this is the last section, and through that door would have been the road and the way out.
Yeah.
Like that's basically the end of the tunnel right there. And wow, and it's like shining a light back that way. It's just empty.
Alright, we're going to go back to this moisture collecting over here.
Alright, let's see what it's like. Alright. Get in line.
You need the damn ramp.
Well, it seems like my shoes can get grip on the ramp. But woo!
Well, I mean, if you fall and slip and die back there, I'll leave you back there.
Well, how are you gonna get home?
If I get you geek, you'd be dead.
Alright.
What, I got my license in the property driver.
Now, since it was just me and Tim down in the body chute, the gears in my head started turning. I wanted to isolate myself down here.
I'm gonna pick right here to have a seat, isolate myself for a bit, with just me and the night vision camera.
You gonna be by yourself?
As long as I can bear it.
Huh?
As long as I can stand it.
Mentally you won't.
Probably not. Let's have a seat, everybody. I'm talking to the camera. You still not out of here yet? Man, that's gonna be a long walk. Alright. I'm gonna isolate myself for a little bit in here. And you can kind of see that goes down in the pitch darkness.
Okay, for this next clip, the only editing I'm gonna do is adjusting the volume of the audio. Other than that, this is gonna play unedited.
Just us. Me and the camera. You can see Tim's light up there still.
And before me from the future goes quiet, let me ask you one thing. Do you want to hear me sing? No? Well, too bad.
Was that the gate? Come on, man. That's gotta be Tim screwing with me. Alright, if you want me to hurry up so badly, I'll go get the lights back on soon. Like, I just want to hang out a little bit down here. And every time I exhale, you can see my breath in the IR. Just like that. Alright, that's the plastic. Hello? Alright, I'm gonna turn the lights back on now. Somebody up there? Alright, it's just me and the camera now. Unless that's someone coming down here. If anybody's here with us, give us a sign of your presence. Man, this is steeper than I thought it would be. It's like I heard footsteps coming down here. Now it's done. I thought I saw a light up there too. Alright. Is anybody here? Give me a sign if you're here with me. A knock, a tap, more footsteps, anything. God, that's a lot of steps. Alright, who's that?
Hey.
Oh, you never left, huh?
Close the gate on yourself?
Well, I heard something. I thought that was you messing with it.
No, I was still in the other room. The gate was closed.
So that was not you.
No.
No.
I was
You
over there.
Pinky swear?
Yes.
Pinky swear?
Yes, I pinky swear.
Alright, pinky swear. You didn't fuck with that door at all.
No, I was over there and when I was coming back. I saw your light.
Wow. Because I also heard what sounded like footsteps coming from behind me as I was doing monk chants.
Yeah, something down there.
See, I told you, isolation.
I want to isolate myself.
The rest of the night was quiet, despite our efforts to continue investigating and retracing our steps. Me and Tim just couldn't catch anything else. But that doesn't mean things didn't go bump in the night. When my phone is in airplane mode, it puts out no energy field that gets caught by the K2 meter. So why was it lighting up on the 5th floor? While we can brush off the clinking of falling debris as coincidence, and even rationalize the running heard above us, I struggle to see the door as just the wind. But the body chute? The body chute. I will always remember sitting in the dark, hearing the gate slam shut behind me, followed by footsteps coming up behind me shortly after. The paranormal is a strange field to get caught up in, be it as hobby, religious pursuit, or scientific pursuit. Many are quick to brush it off as nothing. Many will try to call it fake. And while there are scientific endeavors into the paranormal, many dip into the quantum spectrum. And on the other hand, you do have frauds out there. People who are obviously fake, either for a funny joke, a grift, or a push to be the next viral star. Some even put on a convincing show, but then play too much of their hand and expose the man behind the curtain, so to speak. And then there's me. While I am open to the idea and possibility of spirits among the derelict digs we search, I've never been a true believer, and until recently regarded most ghost hunting shows and experiences as slow burn entertainment. In some ways, I'm little more than a horror junkie with a high tolerance. But this debut in the paranormal provides some answers for me, but so many more questions. And for some of them, the only way to get the answer is to get out there and explore for yourself. And that is what I would like to do in the coming future. Until then, riddle me this. Have you ever been somewhere and felt an off feeling? Like being in a room by yourself, but always feeling like someone else is there. Being watched by someone that isn't there. Or perhaps even an oppressive feeling, like a heaviness. Chances are, there might be more than meets the eye.